Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Swedes Farm. We wanted to talk about winter and your chickens. I've gotten a whole bunch of emails from people asking some questions and wanted to show you where we've been. I don't know if you can see the coop way out there. That's last year's where the girls spent the winter. And then we're going to talk about where we are now. Last year we had 20 chickens and they spent the time out there. It's a open cage run with a 8 foot by 8 foot coop. There is great ventilation. When it was 25 below, it was 25 below. The only thing was there was a little bit of a breeze out there. We did put plywood around part of it to protect it, but it was pretty open for the girls. Now let's move inside, and I've got some able assistants here. People have been asking, come on in closer so you can see them. You know, do you heat? Do you heat your coop? No, please don't. These girls, first, let me back up. You should get chickens that are made for your area, for your part of the world or the country. Get some chickens that are made for that. Little, tiny, skinny chickens probably aren't going to do very good in Minnesota. Look at these girls. Big, fluffy feathers with down underneath, multiple coats, you know, these big feathers up front and then down underneath. These girls stay warm and they're bred for being in this part of the world, in this part of the country. Do I need to heat? No. And one thing I have seen recently some people, yes, you agree, right? I have seen some people who have been making sweaters and shirts and things for their girls. Please don't do that, or don't put that on them. When you're putting on a sweater or something and really compressing, part of the way that they stay warm is to fluff their feathers and get air in there between their feathers and their skin, and that's what keeps them warm. They're trapping warm air in there. When you put that sweater on, you're getting rid of that air. So, and also, if there ever was a chance that a predator came, you got a sweater on these guys, they can't flap their wings and get away possibly, so don't do the sweater thing, please. But heating, do I need to heat? No. These girls are bred for my area, and I would hope you get chickens that are bred for your area. Do you insulate? No, you don't need to. Sometimes people just seal up their coop so much. I've seen some coops that are so sealed up that there's no airflow. You gotta have airflow, not wind, but airflow. And what I mean by that, I don't want a hurricane breeze coming through here. That's cold. I need the air to come through here so moisture's not building up. If you're taking plastic and wrapping your entire run, if you're insulating the whole area, you want to keep biting my jeans? I don't know if that's her way to say hi or what. If you're wrapping up your coop so tight, you're trapping moisture in. Moisture leads to frostbite. It leads to problems. It leads to no circulation and a chance for your girls to get a congestive issue, some sort of cold or a virus. You don't want wind blowing through here, and that's why we brought the girls into our pole barn. When we shut the door at night, it is sealed off. Or if there's a big storm with a big breeze, we'll close the door. Otherwise, we're going to keep it wide open like it is. And if it's 20 below outside, it's 20 below inside. But the girls all stay warm. If it's really cool, they huddle together. Holly, if I'm missing something, please let me know. Trying to think of some other things that people have asked. Light. People have asked about light. I want to keep my girls laying all year round. We've got lights, 6 lights up there that are on. They're on a timer. From 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., this area is lit. Simulates kind of the peak of summer, in fact. I want our girls to be laying all year round. It's on a timer at 10 p.m., shuts off. We've got one light, one spotlight in the coop, in the old coop. So if there's still a little light in here. If a girl were to jump off or fall off of a roost or something, they could find their way back up.
Plus, we've got some string lights that we're eventually going to put up too.
We're going to put some string lights underneath here. As far as heating, what do we heat? We heat their water. We've got 2 waterers down here. We ran underground electrical, got a little plug-in, and I've got 2 waterers that are plugged in. Frozen water is not good. You got to keep the girls fed. Obviously, you got to keep them watered, even in the winter. They do require a lot of water, so we keep that heated. One thing I forgot when I was talking about heat is some people talk about petroleum jelly to prevent frostbite on their combs. You know what? I've read on that, and to have a petroleum product on your girls where it could soak in, I'm not big on that. So I'm going to say no to that. There is occasionally where there's a little bit on the little tips where they do get a little bit of frostbite. But for the most part, it's not a problem here, even at 25 below. Talked about lighting, trying to think of the heated water. One thing we do is keep the floor covered with hay or straw, and you've seen some of that. We do make a little, I want to make sure that the girls can get outside during the winter. So we make a little patio. Today we got a foot of snow, and the girls don't mind going out if they've got some hay. I give them a little bit of a patio, and we clear them a spot. And as the winter comes, the snow around it will grow, and it gives me a chance to give them some treats. One thing during the winter, we do give them more treats, high calorie. I don't mind if the girls get a little bit of fat on them. It'll help insulate them, keep them warm. But this grub terra, we talked about the black soldier fly larva. We'll give them corn, a little bit of corn as a treat. Not a lot, but throw out some treats to them. And they
pumpkins or squash occasionally.
Stuff that they're gonna. Man, this stuff is. These things are resilient. Here, you girls want some? Give them some treats and make sure that they're getting their calories so that they can stay warm.
Yep. And sometimes the crushed corn or the corn that we give them, we'll give them something to digest and keep them warm at night as well.
Yep. That's why we don't give them corn during the summer. As you get corn inside, as the corn starts to break down, it does give them heat. And it'll provide them a little heat. Usually we'll give them these treats at night, just so when they're on the roost, they've got a little internal fire going. But anyways, hopefully, if there's any questions you've got, or if you dispute what I'm saying, I'd love to hear from you, hear your comments. If you like this, give us the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. But this is how we're doing it. It's a 15-degree day today after a foot of snow, and our girls are fine. We'll see them tonight all huddled up on the roost, and they're going to be doing just fine. So anyways, from our girls, from our little flock to yours, I hope you're having a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye.